From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back. We're looking out in the corning sky cams. Things starting to see the sunset here on most of our communities here this evening. Likely to have a bit of a cool off later tonight down into the 20s. We'll be back into the 50s tomorrow, so above average conditions there on the way here, but there's some rain headed our way here, or at least for the middle portions of the week, mostly on Wednesday. It's 38 right now in Corning, where we just looked, 35 for Wellsboro and Mansfield, 34 currently, Watkins Glen and Erin, 37 for Elmira. It's a little bit cooler up towards Ithaca, sitting at about 32. Further east, also a bit cooler in Binghamton at 31 this evening. So we had a little bit of cloud cover pass through earlier on in the day, but right now we've really just been dealing with, hey, the clouds just starting to really taper off here. We saw in the Corning Skycam things looking pretty clear. That's how we're headed into this evening. Most of these just lifting out of sight, out of mind as we head further into the rest of the evening. Our low temperatures will drop into the low 20s or low to mid 20s for several spots. 23 Spencer, 25 for Elmira. Further to the west, you see 24 in Elkland and 25 in Hornell. Expect things to remain on the mostly clear side. You may see a few passing clouds, but for the most part, not really providing too much of an impact. We head into Tuesday, things still looking pretty good. We're going to see some rain start to make its way into the region starting very early Wednesday morning. Low pressure system off to the west makes its way through the Great Lakes region, and all this warm air filters in from the south, allows that moisture to fuel this system, and it's going to bring us plenty of rain. But as it starts to move out of the region and moves through Canada, the cold sector starts to come into that cold air, starts to dip back down thanks to that counterclockwise rotation. That cold air slides in from the north and opens up the door for some snow showers on Thursday. Before we get there, though, we will see that warm up. The warm air arrives before the rain, so it does allow for a day of above average warmth coming our way on Tuesday. It'll stay warm, at least temperature-wise, on Wednesday, but the rain not really going to allow us to really enjoy that warm day, as all these showers will be pushing in from the east and the south and getting a bit heavy at times as we head further into the rest of the day. The northern tier could get a little bit more rain than the rest of the southern tier. Then you see a little bit of snow potentially moving in there on Thursday. Here's what we're looking at for rain totals, we should say. Colors took a little bit to catch up there. Anywhere from around, say, a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch in the southern tier. You get further south of that state line, opens up the door to allow for an inch plus of rainfall in the area. The northern tier seeming like they could get a little bit more rain. And in terms of excessive rainfall, a marginal risk of some localized flooding, and that goes for eastern corners of Steuben County, Schuyler, Chemung, Tompkins, Tioga County, New York, and Pennsylvania, as well as Bradford County. So most of the area under the risk of some flooding, mostly some snowmelt and ice jam flooding, thanks to the system. 36 was the forecasted high today. It was 37, the reported high temperature at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport. And tonight, 25, mostly clear skies, but it's going to stay on the chilly side, but expect those low temperatures to at least start to head a little bit further north there into the 30s. Tuesday, 52, and Wednesday, 56, but certainly rainy. A mix of rain and snow possible on Thursday. A little bit more rain and snow on Saturday. As we turn the clocks back, the temperatures staying put in the upper 30s, just close to 40 degrees.